Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Friday evening, the weekend is here, and this evening we are talking weather. I had a little thought to myself, basically because the cars were frozen again this morning. And I was looking at different clothing that I had because we moved the bedroom around a bit. And it came to me that the weather has changed because we used to have, when I was a kid, I think I've probably told you this before, but when I was a kid, it was, if the weather was going to hit 20 degrees centigrade, that was huge, like huge. We never normally got summers like that. We were quite a cool climate. And we got snow on the regular basis. Now, we don't get snow as regularly, but when we do, it can be a doozy. But also, we don't seem to have as cool a summer. The summer now is threatening to hit 30 degrees. That's 10 degrees higher than what used to be a surprisingly hot summer or a record-breaking summer when I was a kid. That was just, from kids' memories, people saying, oh my goodness, if it ever got up to 20 sort of thing. But although it's, we don't have the same snow that we used to get, we still have bad weather, just in a different way. The storms are grumpier, basically. There seems to be more wind and rain. So it's sort of like there's more in the middle horrible weather as opposed to the extremes. The extreme of like snow where, my dad was 6'1". They actually put a picture in the newspaper of him when he was working as an AA man, digging out a road up north, up about Glenshee somewhere. Digging out a road, the newspaper took a photograph of him. Now, he was standing digging out and the snow was up here. We just don't get that now. It's highly unlikely if we get that amount of snow. So that, I am presuming, is what some people would call global warming, as is the higher temperature in the summer. But then again, you've got what's all this, I don't know, this grumpy weather, with the storms and the wind and the rain. And it seems to be a more destructive weather. That's a better word for it. There seems to be more destructive weather nowadays than there used to be, certainly here where I am in central Scotland. The snow was bad and it would normally take down some power lines with the weight of the ice on the overhead lines. But it didn't, it didn't drop as many trees, it didn't damage as many houses. Whereas now the weather seems to be turning much more destructive. Now, I'm sure there's many, many explanations for this or many, many opinions on this. I really am sort of on the fence on any of them. I'm just looking to try and keep my house wind and watertight because it's the best I can do. If a hurricane hits, there's nothing you can do. But if it's, bad wind and rain, having a wind and watertight house is definitely the way to go. So my intention in the next few weeks is to ask my local roofer, who I used to work with when I worked at the construction firm, I'm going to ask him to come and check my roof because I might not be able to see anything just now, but he will know if there's something that needs to be fixed that would go if it was really windy. So that is my plan. January's over now, 31st of January, 31st. Oh my goodness, my brain is fried. It's the 28th of February, Karen. Get over yourself. I'm so sorry. My brain is fried. It is the 28th of February, so it's now March. That means that, fingers crossed, the worst of the weather should be over. So therefore, it's safe for the roofer to go up on my roof and find out if there's anything needs done. So that is my plan. So now I am going to go and rest and relax and enjoy my Friday evening. And I hope you do the same. Catch you later.